Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? It's more than just a catchphrase. It's the aroma of success, hard work, and a comeback story for the ages. Today, we are diving deep into the incredible journey of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, a man who went from having just $7 in his pocket to becoming one of the most powerful and beloved figures on the planet. This isn't just a story about fame and fortune. It's a blueprint for resilience, a masterclass in reinventing yourself against all odds. So, grab your headphones, get comfortable, and let's explore the electrifying life of the Great One. Before he was The Rock, he was just Dwayne Johnson, a kid born into a legendary wrestling family. His father, Rocky Johnson, and his grandfather, High Chief Peter Maivia, were both professional wrestlers. You'd think his path was set, but Dwayne had a different dream: football. He was a powerhouse on the field, earning a full scholarship to play defensive tackle for the University of Miami Hurricanes, one of the best college football programs in the country. He was part of the 1991 National Championship team, playing alongside future NFL stars like Warren Sapp. His dream was within reach: a career in the NFL. But life, as it often does, threw a devastating curveball. Injuries sidelined him, and despite a brief stint in the Canadian Football League, his professional football career ended before it truly began. He was cut from his team, and at 23 years old, found himself back at his parents' home, broke and utterly lost. With only $7 to his name, he felt like a complete failure. That feeling of hitting rock bottom plunged him into a deep depression, a struggle he has since spoken openly about, encouraging others to seek help when they face their own darkness. It was in this moment of despair that he made a pivotal decision. He would follow in his family's footsteps. He called his father and said, "I'd like you to train me." This wasn't just about learning wrestling moves. It was about finding a new purpose. He started his career in the WWE, initially as a clean-cut, good guy named Rocky Maivia, a tribute to his father and grandfather. But the fans weren't buying it. They booed him out of arenas, chanting "Rocky sucks." It was brutal. Most people would have quit. But Dwayne Johnson isn't most people. Instead of running from the hate, he embraced it. He turned heel, joined the Nation of Domination, and unleashed a new persona: The Rock. Arrogant, electrifying, and unbelievably charismatic. He talked in the third person, he raised the people's eyebrow, and he laid the smackdown on anyone who stood in his way. Suddenly, the boos turned to cheers. Catchphrases like "if you smell what The Rock is cooking," "just bring it," and "it doesn't matter what your name is," became part of pop culture history. He was no longer just a wrestler, he was a phenomenon. The people's champion had arrived, and he would go on to win multiple WWE championships, becoming one of the biggest stars the industry has ever seen. But even at the peak of his wrestling fame, The Rock had his sights set on a bigger arena: Hollywood. His transition started small, with a guest host spot on Saturday Night Live that showcased his comedic timing and natural charm. Then came his feature film debut as the Scorpion King in The Mummy Returns. The role was so well received that it led to his first starring vehicle, The Scorpion King. While it wasn't a critical darling, it proved one thing: The Rock had massive box office appeal. But breaking the wrestler-turned-actor stereotype wasn't easy. He had to prove he was more than just an action hero. He took on diverse roles, from comedies like The Game Plan to action comedies like Get Smart. The real turning point, however, came when he joined the Fast and Furious franchise as the formidable federal agent Luke Hobbs. His presence revitalized the series, helping turn it into a multi-billion-dollar global juggernaut. From there, his star power exploded. He led the charge in the massively successful Jumanji reboots, lent his voice to the demigod Maui in Disney's Moana, and starred in countless other blockbusters. He became the highest-paid actor in Hollywood, a testament to his bankability and his incredible work ethic. So, what fuels this non-stop machine? It's a combination of iron, discipline, and a whole lot of pancakes. The Rock's workout routine is legendary. His day often starts before the sun is up, around 4 a.m., in his personal gym, the Iron Paradise. It's his sanctuary, a place where he clangs and bangs, pushing his body to its absolute limits. He shares his grueling workouts and his cheat day meals with his millions of followers on social media, making him both an inspiration and incredibly relatable. His philosophy is simple: blood, sweat, and respect. The first two you give, the last one you earn. It's not just about building a superhero physique, it's about building mental fortitude. The discipline he forged in the gym is the same discipline he applies to every aspect of his life. He believes in outworking everyone in the room, a principle he calls being the hardest worker in the room. This commitment is the engine behind his relentless drive and success. But The Rock's empire extends far beyond the movie set. He's a brilliant entrepreneur with a keen eye for business. In 2012, he and his business partner Danny Garcia co-founded $7 Productions, the company named after that fateful moment when he had only $7 to his name. The production company is behind many of his biggest films and TV shows, including Jumanji, Hobbs and Shaw, and the HBO series Ballers, giving him creative control and a bigger piece of the financial pie. He didn't stop there. He launched Terramana Tequila, which became one of the fastest-growing spirits brands in history, praised for its quality and accessibility. He also entered the energy drink market with ZOA Energy, promoting a healthier alternative. He even acquired the XFL, an entire professional football league, bringing his journey full circle from a failed player to a league owner. Each venture is a reflection of his personal brand, authenticity, quality, and a connection with the people. With all this success, it would be easy to lose touch, but Dwayne Johnson has built his entire brand on being the people's champion, and he takes that title seriously. He is one of the most followed celebrities on social media, but he uses his platform for more than just self-promotion. He shares messages of motivation, gratitude, and positivity. He's incredibly active with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, having granted hundreds of wishes for children with critical illnesses. He's a constant source of inspiration, openly discussing his own struggles with mental health to help destigmatize the issue and encourage others to open up. He consistently uses his influence to lift others up, whether it's supporting veterans, responding to fans in need, or simply sharing a word of encouragement. This genuine connection to his audience is perhaps his greatest strength. People don't just admire The Rock, they feel like they know Dwayne. The story of Dwayne, The Rock Johnson, is more than just a rags to riches tale. It's a powerful lesson in the art of the pivot. It teaches us that failure is not the end. It's an opportunity to rebuild. His football dream died, and from its ashes, he built a wrestling empire. When he conquered that world, he set his sights on Hollywood and became its biggest star. His journey shows that you can hit rock bottom and use that very bottom as the solid foundation to build a life beyond your wildest dreams. It's a testament to the power of relentless hard work, unwavering self-belief, and the courage to reinvent yourself time and time again. So, the next time you face a setback, remember the guy who started with just $7. Remember that it's okay to fail, it's okay to be lost, but it's not okay to give up. Be the hardest worker in the room. Be humble, be hungry, and as The Rock would say, just bring it. Thanks so much for watching. What's your favorite Rock movie or moment? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this story as inspiring as we did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more stories about the world's most fascinating people. See you in the next one.